down smash. Not able to get the ledge guard. Oh!
Defense. Nexus is huge. Oh, you're gonna get twice!
That was an amazing forward air, changing stage, going low, and launching up when it mattered the most.
And welcome back to the Lagspike. We now have Br1, a very, very familiar face, back on deck with Wack. Wack, who we saw, I think, 3 games of actually in the winners bracket. Now in the losers. This is losers semis. And we'll go on to face Anality. And, well, that's it's quite a stock there from Wack. Getting caught out here. Look at the percentage already. Now, DK is a big target for a lot of these projectiles, and if Br1 can keep up the pressure like that, you know, maybe they'll get themselves back into this. But Wack, once again, with a little bit of agency, but no, knocked off the edge. Once again, up B into the rocket. Here's another. Not going to connect, though, and a little bit of armor there. Gonna do a world of good for Wack, who just surviving here, getting a little bit of percent here. Feels like a big win. Feels like a big win indeed, because this next stock should be pretty simple. Almost gets him with the fully charged punch. One back on the stage though. But immediately back thrown into the ether. Once again, it feels like Wack, you know, it's just gravy, this stock. Any damage here would be huge, and Br1's doing an admirable job of trying to minimize the damage, but it just takes a couple of connections. 62.4% will be the difference as Wack drops onto the stage, looking for the slaps. But Br1 now, maybe, about to turn his fate around. Right, looking for the up out. Can't catch him out of the sky either. Down there, but the grenade's there to disrupt. And now, the bear from Br1 at the edge. What have they got? Is it enough? Not quite yet, but the rocket, maybe. No. Dash attack. Not quite. But that is it. Br1 takes the first game of the set. And I tell you, that one could have gone either way. So close for such a long period of time. But actually, Wack, I feel, had all the advantages. Br1 in the end, though, I think, especially at the edge, looking that little bit stronger, using those projectiles to great effect. Standard Snake stuff, and, you know, this should feel like, this should feel pretty comfortable because of how large DK is, but yeah, still really, really done for Br1 to stay in that after what was a disastrous first stop. Wack still looking, though, in good form, connecting with what he wants to. You know, we've seen him be somewhat anemic in the past when he uses one approach and it doesn't work, but no, on form today, and I think this one could go the distance. So buckle in, spend your channel points, bet on who you think is going to take this. Br1 1-0 up, and we are going to be getting into our game 2 very shortly indeed. For more Snake versus DK, we do not change the stage. Br1 doing a very good job of disrupting anything that Wack wants to do with those grenades. Another huge back on stage. No, caught out. Fantastic stuff from Br1, who just rinses and he repeats. And why not? And why not just setting up a beautiful trap? There's so many projectiles in the sky. Wack couldn't find the opening through. Grenades once again doing the business. It's enough. 81%. Still doable for Wack. I feel especially with the way that these stocks have been going. They've been pretty one-sided, just taking turns, kicking the snot out of each other. Looking for the punch. Ooh, caught at the edge. Br1 now with the commanding lead. And look at the juggling. Just explosive after explosive after explosive. Explosive rather. Wack hasn't really found an opening. Such a long time it feels now. Even they're having to air dodge just to avoid the mortar. And that is all she wrote. Br1. 2-0. Just putting up a wall there. Just putting up a wall of pain. And Wack couldn't find a way through. It was much like game one. I don't feel the game plan seemed to be different at all. Just slightly better execution. And wow, that was very one-sided indeed. Sad to say. We will, of course, be continuing on. 2-0 up, though. Br1's going to be feeling fantastic. I think this has looked really comfortable for him. He's ready for anality. But Wack, well, maybe we see a change here. I'm pretty sure they're going to stick with the DK, but yeah, we'll need to be the reverse sweep if it's going to happen at all. Loading in then. DK versus Snake once again. We are going to change stage, and perhaps that'll be a new fortune now for Wack. So far, not bad at all. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. I'm going to level with you. I don't know what happened to Br1. But in any case, for his sake, it was bad. It was super not fantastic. I love these setups. I love these setups. Br1 just covers everything there. Absolutely everything. Ooh, okay. And oh, no way. Gets to hit the fully charged up smash onto the shield and pays for it with the grenade. But okay, there's the stock. Wack for the lead then. A small one though. As Br1 only needs 1 or 2 little hits. That hurts though. 34% already, but straight onto the mine. And straight out of sight. 24% the lead then. Make that 7. Fair. Doesn't quite spike how he wanted, and neither does that, but could release the punch. Not going to happen though, as Br1 still wants this. He still wants the clean sweep. Going in, hand to hand, grab after grab. Mortar coming out. It has been his killing move. Back throw though from Wack. Grenades coming in from Br1 to try and cover the recovery. Gets caught though. Oh, and that is that. Wack will take the 3rd game in the series, and does so in emphatic fashion. Such a different look there. I really felt like he was the one being oppressive, which is just not what we saw in the first 2 games at all. It always felt like it was Br1's game and Wack just happened to be there, but suddenly that switches around. Really good stuff there from Wack, who is going to stay in this tournament a little bit longer. Potentially just one more game. Potentially could still win the whole thing. 2-1 is the score to Br1. Still with it all to do is Wack, but has shown that he's capable of taking a game. And if you can take a game, you can take a set. That's what I always say. And I think we will be seeing the same matchup once again, and both should be feeling pretty confident. You know, Br1 has won twice, and Wack has won the most recent game, so they're both feeling good, as funny as that is. I'm struggling to think what the adaptation was there. I think that maybe there was just a little bit more aggression there, a little bit more of an emphasis on the moves with decent frame data, because he just was on top of Br1 a whole lot more. Speaking of, we are back. Immediately looking for the fairs here. I love it. Oh, so close. And the grenade will disrupt. Wack reacts well, though, and very quickly indeed. Caught by the F-tilt now. God, that's a move, isn't it? That's a hell of a move. And each time hitting these side Bs from Wack, it doesn't matter because grenades are there, and Br1 back to his winning ways then. One stock up. Huge percentage, but as I say, always, everything's gravy right now. 42%, all gravy. 73%, 84%, and this is all free. You're not expecting to get this, but here we are. Bang. Wack then with tournament life on the line at 40, 52, 68. A lot of percent. Br1 even avoids that trap. And this could well be it. The mortar is out and it connects. It's stylish. Br1 goes to face Anality and loses finals 3-1. Beautiful stuff from them all series long, but especially that third game.